Yep.
Joe, a disappointing loss at home. What are your thoughts on the game?
Didn't start well enough, unfortunately. I think you've got to credit Scarborough in terms of their approach, second balls, they were aggressive and we were too open at times. Our distances got too big. The first 3 or 4 minutes, very pleasing in terms of going 1-0 up. Something or an aspect of their game that we looked at in training where we felt we could hurt them on the outsides with quick switches. But then from there, we struggled to gain momentum in the first half. Didn't quite get our pressure right, distances weren't quite right. And then the quality they have from the second phase of a set piece where we've probably not got the detail of our clearance right. It's an excellent finish. So again, that's another momentum swinger. We've then, I think, from memory, had a really good shout for a penalty that unfortunately wasn't given. And the referee's got an unbelievable set of eyes to give it 1 centimetre outside the box from that position. To then go 2-1 down from, again, an individual decision was frustrating. But then from that point, I felt that we played with a lot of personality. I felt we were better with the ball. And I felt our response, even after their set-piece goal again, going 3-1 down, it had been very easy with everything that's happened the last 10 days or so for it to go and for the group to go. And I thought their reaction from that point was excellent. And to get 1 was pleasing. I just wish it had gone on 5 minutes longer. But if you concede the goals we have done through individual errors and controllable situations, it's going to be hard to win football matches. But I can't, you know, speak highly enough of the boys in terms of how they've approached it and their continuation to try and score and try and come back. And I can't ask for more from them as a coach.
I mean, you touched on it a little bit already, but after going ahead in the opening minutes, the comfort in the play seemed to drop slightly. What do you put that down to?
You have to credit the opposition in terms of they came with a shape that they've not played all season, which we obviously had to problem solve through the game. But in terms of our pressure, we weren't probably high enough, which meant that the distances between our midfield and our back line were too big. And that's where their creative players, Tier, Green, can come into the game. We spoke about it at half time and we looked better. But then, of course, we've then let the set piece in, which is a big kick in the whatevers. But again, the response was excellent. So, yep, there's little bits from that I'll reflect on in terms of moving forward, going into next week and beyond. But hopefully the group can as well. But I think the last 30 minutes says a lot about them.
As the game progressed in the second half, the tempo improved and the belief came back. Is that something that was quite impressive to see?
Really pleasing, because we are a young group, and I know it's easy saying that when you've lost 3-2, it's the easy tagline, but we are. I think that's reality, I think that's truth. So it's easy to feel sorry for yourselves, it's easy to look for excuses. I'm not an excuse-based person, I don't want them to be an excuse-based group. We have to control it within ourselves, have a personality when we do things, and I thought second half we did. Now, are there elements of today that I'll reflect on that we could have done better? Yes. But are there elements of today that I'll reflect on that I was pleased with? Yes.
Clunan deservedly with the Man of the Match award after putting in a great performance in midfield. In a game like this, how important was he and is a midfield like that?
It's not just today, it's what he brings day to day in terms of being an interim manager and coming in. You're only as strong as your captain, and his approach to his work every day is outstanding. He's a father figure, despite only being 30, 31 in terms of the group, how he approaches each individual. He's a thinker and he understands people. He understands what we want to achieve here, and he's a catalyst for everything positive about this football club. I feel stronger with him. I'm glad to have him, and he's been outstanding for me in this process as well. So, and he ain't a bad player either.
How do you look ahead to training this coming week and with the match against Scunthorpe on Saturday?
A lot of hard work. We had the hire last week, and that's why I think I said it before, it isn't about me and I don't get carried away because I know what football does to you. So I'll be low tonight, the boys will be low tonight, but nothing changes in terms of us because we're a talented group. We're going to get better as the season goes on, and we'll see where we are come March, April, May. But also we've got a game that we can really go and enjoy. There's absolutely no pressure on us. We can go and we're going to play our way. That's not going to change. And I want them to approach it with belief. I want them to approach it with optimism. And I want them to use it as inspiration for the rest of the week to train well, to work hard and go there and give a good account of ourselves with hopefully a decent away following as well.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Love
Sorry.